What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Bananas Epic Gaming, and today we are filming another episode of the Cardnials series. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and here we go. Players to renegotiate. Connor can wait. And I'm going to wait on Gran, and we will do Edmonds in week 5. Because we're not going to let any good players go. Oh no, JZ Watt got hurt. Quad strain. And I just want to see. We're killing it as Kyler Murray. Edmonds is doing real good. Top 3 leading receivers are all Cardinals. Chandler has 17 sacks. If I can get 3 sacks with Chandler this week. I'll put him at 20. And then we can go for the record against the Niners at home. This guy's a beast. Oh yeah, I gotta pick my game day goals. Cliff, yeah, let's not do that one. Offensive coordinator. Let's do by 9 going into the half. I'm pretty sure we can do that. And defensive coordinator. Sack the QB 3 times. And that will be hopefully Chandler Jones's job. so we can max out that left side. Alright, let's do this.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Alright, I'm gonna not try to throw it
Cardinals
there.
Offense coming out here for the first time, and you get a peek at Kyler Murray, the dangerous offensive weapon now in his 3rd season in the National Football League.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Murray now on 1st down. This will be taken in by Michael
Come on, Pitty.
Pittman. And they're going to get this beyond
Let's
the
have
40
a good
before
homecoming
he's
for you.
taken down. Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that
Kirk, why didn't you jump?
incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, and it's 3rd down. Now Murray again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to...
Okay, why is he's a 77 tight end?
Lined up incomplete. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback Matthew Stafford bringing out the L.A. offense. And Stafford, of course, all those years in Detroit, and now in his 1st season with Los Angeles.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets.
I almost had a pick.
How do they get a win?
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. To throw again on second down. Stafford. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. Play action. Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Chandler Jones in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Here's Stafford. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. And he is gonna...
Okay, now put JJ in. I know he's hurt, but we need him.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this. It just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. But it's going to be second down. Throwing is Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Cup. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Roughing the passer. I knew it.
Playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think that.
Okay. Is he supposed to be? Oh, alpha game. Damn it. When we really need them, they're out.
Motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. They'll try the jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. A give. This is Michelle. And he'll get into the end zone.
Don't let him score.
Sony Michelle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
More now on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 77 yards. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Get right back to it. And
That's going to be the big thing for us is depth.
We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. On first down at Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now a first down throw, Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down.
19.
Stafford is sacked. Chandler Jones in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
20.
Pressure, and they got to him again.
Yeah.
Jones, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Looking to shot for Woods, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And they will score. It's a pick 6.
Bird game.
The Cardinals touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now let's look at the quarterback, Matthew Stafford, in our player spotlight. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so it doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now.
Damn it, I almost...
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
I almost had him.
Down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle, and he'll lose yardage on the
wide
back
open
at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Here's Moore on the return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. He'll start things out by handing to Edmonds. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now a give to Edmonds. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. The numbers for him from a week ago, 21 carries, 138 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
First quarter is over.
1-17-7 the score on EA Sports. On 1st down, Edmonds takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 44 yards on the ground for him so far. Here's Edmonds. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Draw play, Edmonds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 22, Murray steps away to his left. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he slides to a halt inside the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. They run it here with Edmonds. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Prater for the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And the Rams now coming out on the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. Stafford. It's complete to Hopkins. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets us away. It's a good one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A leap, and he will make the catch.
Okay, but why do they keep taking Larry out? Is he hurt again? Yeah.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Oh, I thought he had that one-handed.
That one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray, this is caught. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals continue. Half.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point good by Prater, and a rout is on here in this first half.
389 yards.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Chandler Jones in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow,
oh my God, I might break the record this game.
Last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returning it is Moore.
If he didn't spin around the first time, he would have been gone, man.
Will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Murray now. A look at the running back. The man out of the backfield. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals add on.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Prater for the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers in the LA offense. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stafford, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Rams on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. On 1st down, Stafford here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Here's Murray from midfield. And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll air this one out for Kirk.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And past the 30, down to about the 27. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. They'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Prater's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Stafford on 1st down. He'll get this underneath to Michel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from. So field position becomes a factor. I think at this spot, you might also want to think about throwing.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3, and they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half, so where do they go from here?
All right, real quick, we're going to be joined by the... Oh, no. Never mind.
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Stafford now to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray now on 1st down. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken
Old
down.
reliable.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. So another snag for Fitzgerald, who in 2015 became the youngest player at age 32 to hit 1,000 receptions. He's piling up some more.
Well, the way he's playing today, it's almost like he's trying to get a second 1,000 just in one contest. And when they're operating this well and clicking like that, well, that's a big reason why they're winning the game.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Justin P. Oh, that's Roddy Hudson now.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flushed out right, finding room inside the 40, and down to the 29-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
On the stop was Aaron Donald. From the 24, Murray eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. To throw, it's Murray. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. From the gun, Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cards continue to pour it on. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
I think I just broke the record.
Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll return it from the 6. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Leonard Floyd able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Pittman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals add on.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Now it's Stafford. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Stafford to Michelle on the screen. And he works free. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Johnny Hecker now. He's been one of the few bright spots so far. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
Or jumped off sides.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down. They'll try the jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. From the red zone now, Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Woods will say he should have had it, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Stafford. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A little bit of a break for the offense for that football going out of bounds. Remember, they haven't turned it over yet, Charles.
Yeah, and they've taken care of the ball so well, they had to feel good about their chances and their opportunities. Remember the old adage, the team making the fewest mistakes will win? They almost cost themselves with that one. Well,
4th quarter.
Credit to the defense. Great job there.
4th quarter.
Attack, holding up.
4th quarter.
Their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9. Another carry now for Edmonds. A tough running, but not a ton to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Flush to his right. Busts through the tackle. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And even 100 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and another run with Edmonds. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in... because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. First carry for James Conner, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Right back to Conner here on first. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle it behind. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Murray a give. This is Conner. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. They'll run for it with Conner. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Throwing is Stafford. And that was going to be off target and incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. And it's 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Jackson's got it over the middle. And
what?
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down. Back to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Stafford. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. A little juke. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. After the turnover, here's Murray. Quick slant caught by Kirk. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one.
Did you guys hear that?
The
Yeah.
Rams offense now. They get set and head back onto the field.
I think it was on mute. I hope it was on mute because that was really mean what my little niece said.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stafford. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Johnny Hecker now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. Oh, look at the juke. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Rolling to his right. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Shotgun now from Murray. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. It's complete to Fitzgerald. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Larry Legend.
Larry Fitzgerald. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Cardinals are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, are they going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st down, it's Stafford. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Byron Murphy, the first pick of the 2nd round there defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, The guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Now a first down throw. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw again. It's caught by Jackson. Not much there, only a yard. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Again, it's Stafford. Right side complete. That's Woods. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Stafford. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And Gay knocks this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On the handoff, Connor. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, a run with Connor. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on 1st down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw it. Murray on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but
game
feel great
over
about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong, whatever you call.
Okay, let's look. I think I just tied the record. I just tied the record for 22. So the next sack will be the new record. Wow. That's going to be all for this episode. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Tap that little bell on the YouTube app so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys when we play the 49ers. We are one game away from being back to where we were. Peace.